Every year, tens of thousands of people living legally in the UK apply for indefinite leave to remain, hoping to make the UK their permanent home. Many of these individuals have worked, studied, or raised families here, contributing to the country socially and economically. But here's the catch. A surprising number of these applications are rejected. According to official data and reports from immigration law firms, the ILR refusal rate is around 5%. That might sound small, but in practice it means thousands of families are suddenly faced with uncertainty, stress, and the fear of removal, all because of errors that could have been avoided. In today's video, we'll walk through the top 8 reasons ILR applications get refused. Not just a list, but a detailed look at how these mistakes happen and what you can do to avoid them. Whether you're preparing to apply or advising someone else, these insights could be the difference between a settled life in the UK and a costly rejection. One of the most misunderstood parts of the ILR process is the requirement for continuous residence. To be eligible, most applicants must prove they've lived in the UK continuously for 5 years or 10 years in some long residence cases, without excessive absences. The Home Office allows no more than 180 days outside the UK in any 12-month period. But, many applicants get caught out by not keeping track of short holidays or work trips. Miscalculating the rolling 12-month periods is another common issue. And not providing evidence of the reason for absences like family emergencies or business travel can also trip you up. Even just a few days over the threshold can trigger a refusal, believe it or not. And even if you were outside for a valid reason, say a sick relative or a work assignment, if you can't prove it, your application is at risk. So, what to do? Keep a detailed travel log and retain documents like boarding passes, letters from employers, or medical records. These can really make a difference. Use travel history tools or request your records from the Home Office if you're unsure. Having access to accurate information is crucial, so don't hesitate to use these resources. Incomplete or incorrect applications. Believe it or not, one of the most common causes of ILR refusals is simple errors. Things like leaving blank sections in the form, uploading the wrong version of a document, forgetting to sign or date something, giving inconsistent information, for example, different dates for your arrival in the UK. Even small details can have big consequences. Immigration caseworkers process thousands of applications and don't have time to chase you for missing info. If it's incomplete, it's refused. What to do? Go through your application line by line. Have someone else review it. Criminal convictions or good character issues. ILR isn't automatic. It's a privilege, and part of the eligibility is meeting the good character requirement. This doesn't just apply to people with criminal records. It can include unpaid debts or fines, previous immigration offenses, use of deception in past visa applications, arrests or investigations, even without conviction. Many applicants think a minor caution from years ago won't matter. But if you fail to disclose it, the Home Office could treat it as deception, which is worse than the caution itself. What to do? Always be honest. Declare everything and provide context. If you have convictions or concerns, seek legal advice early. 4. Tax discrepancies. Here's a big one, especially for self-employed people or those who've switched between jobs. If the income you declared in past visa applications doesn't match what you reported to HMRC, the Home Office might assume you lied. For example, you claimed a high income on your Tier 1 or skilled worker visa, but filed a lower income with HMRC. You amended a tax return after submitting a visa application. Your NI contributions don't align with your work history. These discrepancies can be treated as deception, even if they were accidental or your accountant's mistake. What to do? Get your HMRC tax transcripts for the last 5 years. Review them carefully and make sure your ILR application matches. If there are errors, correct them and explain them with evidence. 5. Language and life in the UK test issues. To qualify for ILR, you must prove English language proficiency, usually at B1 level or higher, knowledge of British history, law, and customs via the Life in the UK test. Refusals happen when test certificates are expired or from unapproved providers. Applicants book the wrong test level. Evidence is missing or poorly scanned. Some people even submit fake certificates without realizing they were scammed by agents, and this results in a 10-year ban. What to do? Only book tests from official providers listed on gov.uk. Keep the original certificate and upload a clear copy. Take a screenshot of your booking confirmation as backup. 6. Financial evidence failures. Depending on your visa category, you may need to prove a certain income or savings level. This is especially true for family visas, dependents, and some work routes. Refusals occur when payslips or bank statements are missing or don't cover the full period. Employer letters are undated or lack key details. There's a mismatch between declared income and what's in the bank. What to do? Submit at least 6 months of payslips and bank statements. Make sure names, dates, and amounts line up. Have your employer letter include your role, salary, and confirmation of employment. Timing the application wrong. You can apply for ILR up to 28 days before your qualifying period is completed. Apply too early, even by a few days, and you risk refusal. Apply late and you risk overstaying your visa. Some applicants miscalculate their start date or assume their BRP card shows the full qualifying period when in fact it doesn't. What to do? Use your original visa grant letter to calculate your qualifying period. Mark your calendar and apply within the 28-day window. 8. Using the wrong route or form. There are different forms for different ILR routes. SETO for work-based visas, SETM for partners and spouses, SETLR for long residence. Applicants often use the wrong form or include documents from multiple routes. This confuses the caseworker and often results in a refusal. What to do? Go to gov.uk and use their online tool to confirm your correct form. Only provide evidence relevant to your specific route. Take it seriously, because it is. ILR is the final step before British citizenship. It gives you the right to live in the UK without immigration restrictions. But it's not guaranteed, it's earned. By knowing the common traps, preparing carefully, and getting advice if needed, you can avoid the heartbreak of a refusal. Because after years of building your life in the UK, you deserve certainty. Thank you for watching. If this video helped, leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And if you've faced any issues with ILR or want us to explain any part in more detail, let us know below. Disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice. Please consult a qualified immigration advisor for support with your application.